Hello, once again, this is Brother Teacher. I want to share something personal with you real briefly, and that's on being in a marriage or relationship. I saw a video where a gentleman was at a speech or a seminar of former Navy SEAL David Goggins, who is someone that I respect very highly. And he asked the question what he should do if his wife is divorcing him. She said she wanted to move on and that she wanted something different. Those were his words. And David Goggins answered him directly in some colorful words, but basically what he said, move on. I speak from personal experience, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot make someone love you who doesn't love you. And you can't make someone love you who doesn't love you any longer. You can't make someone love you if they don't. I've been there. And your feelings are never anything that another human being should play with. I've been through this situation more than once in my lifetime. And I'm a wise man. I'm old enough to know better. To never allow myself to go that path again. I chased. I was in denial. Didn't want to believe it. I loved sincerely, unconditionally. A father, grandfather now, many times over. And the love that I had for this other person was not reciprocated. At some point. But I learned a real big lesson in life, and that is this. True love is genuine. And the person who loves sincerely, they've always loved. Unfortunately, sometimes we make a connection in life with another person, a partner, a wife, a husband, that seemingly, at the outset, they love you the same as you do them. But at some point down the road, they fall away, fall out of love. But in reality, they never really loved you in the first place. They were there for convenience or for some other reason. And there could be a plethora of reasons. And you may have children involved, but at some point in time in that relationship and or marriage, the real them will show up. It will manifest, and you'll find that person really, truly never loved you. So, unfortunately, we have children who have to pay the price oftentimes for broken relationships. Thank God that it doesn't happen in every relationship, but it happens enough. So, this is what I'm telling you. If your wife tells you that she doesn't love you or doesn't love you any longer, let her go. Take a deep breath, even a sigh of relief, and move on. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time to try and keep it together, because she never loved you, not truly loved you. I know we want to maintain a certain image to our friends and family and even the world, and maybe even to ourselves, that we didn't make a mistake, that we want to have this perfect relationship or seemingly perfect relationship, even normal relationship, but sometimes it's just not good at all. She or he is not the only person in the world. Even if you have time invested, and that time might be many years, the most important thing in the world is you and your sanity and your peace of mind, to include your health. So just move on, as painful as it may be. You'll be okay. I made it through. It was rough. It was painful. It was emotionally painful, because she was divisive. She was cunning. She was deceitful. She lied. She connived. She did a lot of things that I never expected her to do, but she did it anyway. And I'll tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, it hurt. It hurt to my very soul. But I'm still here to tell you about it. That's all you really need to know. You don't need to know the name. You don't need to know all of the circumstances. But I'm here to encourage you. Those of you that are going through some tumultuous times in your relationships, and that other partner does not indeed love you, and you know they don't, and they've told you that. You know what your history is. But if they told you that I want to move on, and you're not the abusive spouse, and you're the one who's been there, supportive of the other person, trying to keep it together, hoping things stay together, and they're adamant about leaving you, count up the costs. Count up the cost. And let that person go expeditiously. It's that simple, because you can't make them love you if they don't. I hope that this video was of benefit to you. My words of encouragement to you. That's all. Much love to you. Much success to you in your future from this day forward. As I always say, Yahweh loves you, God, and I love you. Take care.